So I have with me the host for this event. Good day, sir. Can we meet you?
20 seconds.
Okay, so nice to meet you today. Now, the first question I'll be asking you is that what inspired you to come up with this unique event and what do you hope attendees could go home with?
Okay, what really inspired me is the love of God and just to do more for His kingdom.
Okay, so the other part of the question, what do you hope guests would go home with from this event?
Okay, I will be hoping them to have an experience unforgettable
Wow.
that will hit their mind. Yeah, that will hit their mind.
Wow, I think that leads me to the question, the Anazao experience. Like, what made you come up with such an amazing team?
Wow, the Anazao experience is not something that I just think about it. No, it was just like God telling me that just do more. And when I go into it, the Anazao is talking about lifting, just more and more. So it's really a pant and in my heart to really do more for His kingdom.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So now the other part that still keeps me curious is the part that you were able to pull up is the exclusive invitee alone. Like, tell me more about it.
Well, like earlier this year, I told my team and I told them that this year will actually be a different one as of last year, because last year we did it in church and some persons came in, but this one, it has its own pattern. And I told them that this will be an experience of fellowship. It will be just between you and God. It's not that in church we just go and we see. No, this is where everybody will relax. So that's why we didn't unveil the venue. So we just need serious minded people that are ready for Jesus. So that is the reason why we just exclude the venue.
Wow, that means the atmosphere now you hope for this event. It's more like something intimate. So, sir, I have another question. Can you tell us about the Tony Music Ministry? Because I learned this event was brought to us by the Tony Music Ministry.
Okay, Tony Music Ministry is all about the gospel and reach it out to the world. And it is in our hearts that every heart and every souls will be captured onto Jesus.
Okay. I just wanted to ask this question for my guests. That means those looking out for this event. Tell me, were you born into a Christian family or at a point you were converted?
To a Christian family.
Okay, you were born into a Christian family. So when you had your first encounter with God, how did it feel like?
Wow, it feels so good, and it's not something that I can just say because the experience was just so real. And that's why everything I do, I don't do it based on human effort or what they will say. I do it based on my experience and those words that have been said concerning me. So I'm just so focused and looking up towards that because I know that He has said it. So I'm waiting for that day to come. So while waiting, I just keep on hitting hard to know that yes, it will surely come.
Oh, that's amazing. So, sir, I have one more question for you. When life gets tough, like life gets difficult, how do you find solace?
Like when everything seems not working, what I do is I remember my encounter with God, and that alone gives me the courage to do more.
Okay, now let me just deviate to an extent. Who do you look up to mostly in the Bible?
Well, I look onto David. Because that man has his way of uniqueness.
So unique.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if you are given an opportunity to sit down and have a cup of tea with anyone in the Bible, you go for David.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I can see that you are a musician. David was a musician. I see where the connection is coming from. So, sir, thank you so much for sitting out for this interview. But do you have one word for those out there, both the believer and those that are lost in the world? One word.
Okay. One thing is that I just want to encourage us. The reason why we are coming today for Anazao experience is to pray for our nation, pray for our state, and have a good time with God. You know, most times we are so engaged with so many activities and we don't have time for God. But this is the time that we have designed that, yes, let us just come, just let go of everything just let go of everything and just come you are and just open up. And we are looking up so much and we are hoping on God and trusting on God.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir.